everybody, Erica Serwin here from Pink Buckaroo Designs, and I have another Halloween project for you today. This one is very simple. It's a good one for trick-or-treaters if you want to make something special for a trick-or-treater, and it actually happens to be our Stamp Club 3D project this month. So it's this little pouch that will hold two little Hershey what are these called? Individual size, you know, just the Halloween candy that goes right in there. And a full, not a full size, but one of the Kit Kats will go in there as well. I like the Hershey's because I could get two in there. This design for this pocket is from my friend Melody. She came up with this, so I want to give her credit. She's awesome. She comes up with the coolest little things. And I took the design and added some of our current stamps to it. I'm using Cheer All Year, which is available in our current holiday catalog, and the paper is called Happy Hauntings. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need is your Simply Scored scoring tool and a piece of DSP that is 4 by 6. And I'm going to put it on here. I have marked where I'm scoring. These score lines will, these score measurements will be on my blog. So make sure if you're on YouTube to hop back over to my blog to get the exact measurements. We're going to score at 1 3/4, 2 1/4, and 2 3/4, and then 4 1/2, 5, and 5 1/2. And then you're going to turn it this way and score right at 1/2 inch. All right, now we're going to do some trimming. We're going to trim everything down here on this 1/2 inch tab except for under one of the larger sections. So I'm just going to pull that. Let's see if I can get that. Pull that off. Well, let's see if we can get these off. I made a ton of these for my recent craft fair, and I sold them for $2 each or 2 for $3, and they were pretty popular. So in case you're wondering, in case you're doing a craft fair, that's how I priced mine. So I cut off the corners right there on that one tab that's left. Now we're going to fold these sides accordion like this. Back and forward, and now we have what looks like this. And I took my Fast Fuse and I ran it along this tab right here, and I'm going to close this down and it should line up right there. So now we have this little pocket that looks like this. So now you're just going to fold over this cute little tab on the back side like that. Reminds me of the report card tab. I always think of the report cards that we get, the envelopes. All right, so there's your basic construction. Now to embellish it, you're going to need a piece of Very Vanilla, and for the moon I'm using the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Punch that out. Now I'm going to stamp the little Boo image in Tangerine Tango, and the bat, which I really like this bat, I think he's cute, in our basic black archival, our new archival ink. And I'm going to use my 3/4 inch punch to get this Boo out, and you can see that it's actually a little bit bigger than the punch, but that's okay because all I want is just the Boo. You could use your 1 inch circle, and then you would have a little bit of that vanilla edge around it. Now, unfortunately, this bat does not have a punch or a framelit, so we have to go old school on this guy, and we're going to cut him out. I like to trim as much of that paper off as I can, and I like to use my paper snips. I find that I have the best control with these. And notice that while I'm cutting just a tiny bit outside of the edge. I like to leave a little bit of an edge around my image. That way I don't cut a chunk off of him. If I cut a chunk off, at least it's just in the vanilla part. And I also notice that I'm turning the paper. I am not turning my scissors. Okay, turn your paper as you cut. And cut off that extra paper as you go. That will help you get a clean cut. I can't cut and talk at the same time. I'm really concentrating. All right, let's see. I don't know if you've ever taught a child to use scissors. It is not an easy skill. I taught kindergarten for a long time. That was something that we had to teach, and it was difficult. And I will say that being precise with scissors still isn't all that easy for me. I like when we have punch or framelit, but it still works without it. See, doesn't that look great? Okay, so now I'm going to use my dimensionals, and I'm going to add the moon right here, kind of hanging off, and then the bat also hanging off the other side, like that, and another dimensional right here for the boo. All right, and then I used both gold and silver cording for this project. I'm out of my silver, so I'm going to use the gold here, and I'm just going to tie that bow. I've told you guys in videos in the past few weeks, I really like this cording. It kind of curls around, and it's just really cute and fun to use. So I've made my bow. I put it on my glue dot, pick it up with my snips, and put it either right there on the top, or some of them I put down here on the bottom. And that is it. I made a bunch of these one night at my daughter's softball practice, and they were quick and easy. You can whip those guys out really fast, and it is not a very big investment money-wise. So if you need to make a bunch of something, or if you want to make something cute for your trick-or-treaters, this is the perfect thing. All right, make sure you jump back to my blog to check out the supply list and the dimensions for this project, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.